morning, you guys. Today it's going to be a bit different day because today I'm going to vlog pretty much a bunch of the stuff that I'm gonna go through the day when it comes to, especially when it comes to work. And I want to take you with me where for today's video tutorial I was thinking to pick and choose the best products of 2023 that I have tried this year. Anyways, I'm here with my first cup of coffee today. I already had my smoothie. Well, I just put random vegetables and fruits that I have. Well, usually I don't put a lettuce in, but today I decided to put a little bit and to try it, just so that I can have my dose of vitamins for today. At least I know that is covered. So it's 9 o'clock, 9:04, and well, actually it's pretty late by the time I film everything before while vlogging, and takes apparently takes way more time than I thought. Usually I don't vlog, so for me that is a bit, I don't know, it's different. Like, I am used to talking to the camera every day, but it's just my familiar space where I have my makeup in front of me and just, do the tutorial. This is a bit different. I wanted to mention that my favorite fragrance is vanilla. So this is vanilla candle that I have right here. I'm still thinking everything that I'm gonna go through today, as I have, of course, a lot of other stuff besides my work when it comes to, I'm still trying to figure out today's day, how it's gonna go. And like I said, for me, this is pretty much late. It's 9 o'clock, past 9. So I do have some editing to do. Well, not some. When it comes to editing, it takes a big portion of my time. Of course, I have to prepare and film the whole video. In the meantime, I also have to cook today, and I still quite not sure what I'm gonna cook. We'll see. But what I do know, I do have a bunch of a work computer to do, probably some emails as well. So it is, during the day, it is a lot of stuff that goes just behind the scenes, like what you usually see, just that has been presented online. Before I go with my daily activities, I do want to spend some time in the Word of God. And for today, today is 14, so I'm thinking to go within the Proverbs 14. Proverbs are, in general, Proverbs are great to go repeatedly every day of the month. As in general, no matter what we talk about in the God's word, to meditate upon certain word, it's really important. Because obviously it's not just to read something, but to have God's word practical in your life. Like, that's the ultimate goal. Whether we talk about healing, physical or emotional healing, or anything that is basically God's promises for you in His word. For the last couple of days, I went again listening to sermons about the word and how what we speak, it is so crucial in our life. And actually, life and death is in the power of our tongue. What do we speak on a daily basis? It's not just words. Words have power to create. And when you think about it, like, there is no gray zone. Like, either you speak life or you speak death. There's nothing in between, because life and death are in the power of the tongue. So if you just dwell on that fact alone, that is, well, for me, was one of the biggest revelations when it comes to life in general, and taught me to not easily just talk about what I feel or what I think, because a lot of the times that can be deceiving. Like, we can have really bad thoughts or feeling really bad, but if we constantly talk about it and we constantly keep on thinking about it, then how it's gonna go? It's just gonna go down the hill, So, anyways, I could talk for hours, I guess, but yeah, I don't know. It's just something that just was on my mind at the moment. Also, like to remind even myself to practically have something in my life, not just to, have a fact, knowing something, but if you don't apply it or don't have it in your life, then what's the point? Just having a knowledge of something, what good does it do? That's all. I switched to my phone camera, actually, because, well, it's easier to work this way. Let me just show you now. Whee! Okay, why am I walking in the dark? My hair is a mess. I don't know how I'm gonna style today my hair. We'll see. I have to divide a lot of the products. I want to do like the best in the world that I've tried for the year of 2023, and I want to, when I'm done with it, I just want to clean everything and just, you know, go through all of my palettes and all of my products, and just so I can be a little bit more organized. Let me show you what I mean. So here we are. I have a bunch of the, I don't know, what do we have in here? Like bunch of the products. Right here, I have a lot again to go through to see like what I'm gonna do while dividing a lot of the full face products that I have in here. I just want to switch to my regular camera so that we can start the process, I guess. Whee! Here's what we're gonna do. I will go through all of the products that were released in 2023 and that I want to incorporate within the best makeup products video for this year. And I'll just start one product at a time, and actually I'm gonna grab a box for this. This one is quite big. So what I need to divide later will be right here. Be careful to not drop something. So right here, I think this is Makeup by Mario Soft Scalp Shaping Stick in medium dark. I think this one was released in 2022. I'm not sure. I'll have to check the exact situation here. But in the meantime, it goes in this box because that's the one that I absolutely love to use, even though at the moment it is a bit deeper for me. But like I mentioned in my videos, that one, you guys, it blends so beautifully that honestly, it doesn't matter. Like, I really love it. Groundwork palette definitely goes into that box. Xenon palette, what do you think? I love this one so much. Can't wait to create a New Year's makeup tutorial for the New Year's Eve makeup look, which will be like super extreme and glamorous, and I think this one's going to be the star of that video. I have two. So Ethereal Eyes by Makeup by Mario. This palette was re-released in 2023 again. I have to check, but I think this one at the moment is unfortunately expired, because this one, if I'm not wrong, yeah, it does have 12 months shelf life, where the Master Matte has 24, but it's so hard to read. Yeah, right here, like the label is so small. So the Master Matte's still good. Unfortunately, this one, I don't know, I have to check. Either way, none of this goes in that video, but yeah, well, I did love and enjoy this palette. However, so that goes here. Hourglass Owl palette. This is actually leopard palette that I have in within the customized case, owl case. Definitely goes in that video as well. Okay, now I am a bit skeptical about this Makeup Forever reformulated Ultra HD Skin Powder. Mine is in a shade 1 and 10. I do have full in-depth dedicated video. I bought this from Sephora France, and it was released there before anywhere else, and I'm not enjoying this one that much as I initially did. The reason for that is the more I started to use it, I saw some imperfections when it comes to, well, I guess it depends where you're layering it. I don't like to use it on my T-zone, especially under the eye area or the side nose, because you guys, it's just like it's sitting on top of the skin. But when I apply it right here, like underneath my contour, it is fine. I can't say anything, like even on the sides of my forehead. But in the center, like the Charlotte Tilbury Air Brush Flawless Filter powder is my number one. I cannot highly recommend that one enough. This is a good powder. I'm just not quite sure. Like, I put it in a box and I'll just think in the meantime what I'm gonna do with this one. Because this year, however, we did have a bunch of new concealers, good concealers. And when it comes to powders, I don't think there was that much. By the way, the thing here is, like, I can include products that obviously I tried and that I have. Let me grab my coffee. The only thing I can do here is to include the products that I have tried. There are obviously so many more products out there, either financially or time-wise, because for the most part of the beginning of this year, I haven't tried that much. I didn't film. I had to take care of the house that me and my husband just recently bought. So the thing is, I spent a pretty great amount of this year taking care of the house business and paperwork and everything. When I say business, because we are also in the renting business. So the thing is, I could not dedicate myself to the filming, but once that finished, after summertime, I was all in. And oh my god, for the first 2 months, I remember I worked sometimes from 7 to 1 a.m. Like, that was crazy. That's the period that I also got monetized in the meantime. And I guess because of all of the dedication, like the video, like the content got through a bit more people. Like, we're still like slowly steady growing, and it's currently what is it, 3,500 and I think 4 subscribers at this moment when I'm filming this, and I'm so grateful for that. And like, I did realize like a big spike in the meantime of that period. Yeah, I'm so grateful for that. And like, just the whole point of this conversation is that there is many more products out there that unfortunately I haven't tried, but the one that I'll say that was probably the most excited about, I managed to put my hands on certain products and I'm so happy. Some of them were, there are a couple of products that were like literally terrible. I know it's like a bad thing to say, but they just weren't good. They just were not even exceed your expectations, but just, it was devastating. Here I have my dream palette, Glam palette, Yucca palette. What was with the Yucca? Was it this summer? Time goes so fast, you guys. I know these two for a fact, but oh my god, Yucca was released before the summertime. Yeah, so it's this year's. Well, if I said anything wrong, I'll have to check everything. Also, talking about Natasha, it's I Need a Nude palette. So these are Natasha's most recent releases. Also, like, this is not like a new release, but this is like a brand new. I haven't even opened this one. I do also have Natasha's Baby Bronze palette, and it's, as you can see, it's a brand new. I haven't even opened it yet, but I don't know, I was just thinking to give this as a present for my family, but just keep it there. The most recent releases from Natasha when it comes to minis, and these two are definitely my favorites. This one, I cannot say enough how good this one is. You know how much I am excited when it comes to 5-pan eyeshadow palette, or where is it? Let me just grab, yeah. Or even a 4-pan eyeshadow palette like Tom Ford, oh my god. And you can get a spectacular look with it with just 4 eyeshadows. And usually I'm like, I need 20 eyeshadows to achieve something, but wow. However, the Starlight palette wasn't like something that I was super crazy about, and unfortunately, I need a nude palette. Oh, someone just, I think recently, like yesterday, commented that this is like a kind of extension, Starlight, of the I Need a Nude palette. And you know what? I think she may be right, like, in a way. Look. What do we think? I think in a way my subscriber was right. I'm not going to include this one. I mean, the formula is good. This shade right here is so pretty. But this one goes here. And let me just keep this one right here. Tom Ford definitely has to go. This is gonna be a hard video. It has to go in this box. I'm thinking I will not just do like one eyeshadow palette eye makeup look. That is just not gonna be possible for this video. I don't have a multi-chrome right here from Natasha. I have it here. Should I include this one? Just in case, because this palette was amazing. I absolutely love that one. I understand if you're not loving the blue eyeshadow, but if you do, you're gonna love that one. When it comes to what do we have in here? Oh, BIJOUX collection. My disappointment for this year, unfortunately. Yeah, I'm definitely not gonna use this one, or not even the other one that I have. It's just the formula is not up to this year's Mothership was the best that she released, like the best when it comes to formula. But do I think do I want to incorporate this one as well? Like, I already have here like 2 large eyeshadow palettes, and those are both from Natasha. And then I also have Anastasia Beverly Hills right here for romance, but I think I do want to create something. Wow, this is really hard. This is harder than I thought. Wait, let me just get rid of these Motherships. You know what? I'll incorporate both of these palettes. I love them so much. But then again, oh my god. Wait, I can't do it. Okay, now we have a problem because I have to decide between all of these palettes right here. I can't take them all in. Like, I think I know, like Bronze Ecstasy was a great palette for this year. For pen eyeshadow palette, and I do recommend this one, but it's not like the best. This one was such a, oh my god, such a surprise for me. Like, a surprise. The look that I created, I loved so much. And I really do enjoy this color story. You know what? I'm gonna put this one in as well. This palette was the best from BIJOUX collection. So what I'm gonna do is to just take a bunch of the palettes and I will create certain look. Like, these are the best of the best that I tried, but I'll still have to pick and choose between those as well. Then I'll put Mothership as well. But then we have a Pretty Grunge, which I loved so much. Even though the look was great, the look that I created, it is a specific great look. I think I'm gonna go for a much more colorful story today. This one is not, I'm not sure. And now we have Danessa Myricks Lightwork, talking about the multi-chromes. Wow, I have to clean this. The last time I was watching and like this, trying different textures, I left it like this. But I'll say I did enjoy more last year's multi-chromes with this palette. Unfortunately, this one is expired because it only has 12 months shelf life, unfortunately. I wish it has 24 or at least 18. You can't use that palette that much, I guess. But it's beautiful. I guess I'm not gonna use any new palette, which is shocking. Shocking. And I'm not gonna use Lightwork. You know what I realized? I am left with the most, like, with a cool tone palette. No. I'll put this one just in case. There we go. Okay. Here I have from the BIJOUX collection, I do have 2 of the palette, the lightest and the darkest. I do enjoy her bronzer. But then I think I have a lot in the Groundwork palette, and I really do love that palette for the contouring, you know. So I'll keep this one just because of the blush. This blush is amazing. I really love this one, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna use this one because I do have an Hourglass palette, and that is the blush that I do use like 90% of the time. Here I have, this is my favorite highlighter. It is from MCGRATH. I have to be careful because unfortunately this one came broken, so it can fall out. But this is not this year's release as far as I know, so I have to throw it in there. Let me just grab some of my foundations right here. Okay, like I mentioned, we did not have that much foundations as a concealers this year, but okay, wow, I think I tried only 3 foundations this year. This one, like the formula is amazing, but I didn't like how it felt on my face. So the one that I'm using and mixing the most with, I always use my Dior Backstage foundation. This is so good, and I can use this one with a bunch of other textures. So I'll say that I'll go with the Prada, even though I did love MAC's Studio Radiance it's serum powered foundation. I didn't like the shade because it was so yellow on me, so I'll just go with the Prada foundation, which I'm almost running out of it, you guys. Wow. Okay. It's been a lot. So now I'm not gonna use that. Wow, I don't have anything for the setting spray. So I'll just go with my regular setting spray, I guess. For the corrector, let me go back with the groundwork. This is not gonna work. Like maybe for a deeper skin tone. So this is the corrector that I use because I always have to use corrector. And the like kind of an orangey one that we have in Danessa's, we have the core shade. But the thing here is that I'll have to try to mix it in order just to come a little bit closer, I guess, to this one, because this is not gonna work. It's too dark. And not only the depth, but the undertone. What I have in here also is Yummy Skin Blurring Bone Powder Flush. So I started to using these. I'll say I did love the texture. I haven't tried them all, but you can use this on your cheeks as well as on your lips. But what I do have, this year I picked up a Pillow Talk Matte Beauty Blush Wand from the Charlotte Tilbury, and I am loving this one, you guys. It is so pigmented, it's easy to work with. I'm loving this one. Yeah, that's definitely winner. Ooh, one more thing. Okay, here I'm having, speaking of Charlotte Tilbury, I'm having her Beauty Wears palette, which is extremely expensive, and oh my god, as beautiful as it looks, I don't think it's worth it. These shades right here, they act so weird, so like super creamy, over blendable, just not working for me, you guys. But this shade right here is, this one, no. Oh, from P. Louise, I don't know if for the brows, if this is something new, like this mochaccino product wasn't like wow, it didn't wow me. The thing here again is that it's easier for me to reach just with the groundwork palette than to, you know, just mixing with this product right here, because it is too light for my eyebrows. I'm not gonna use that. Okay, oh wow, when it comes to concealers, right out, I know, how many do I have in here? No, this one is not from this year. Anyways, this may surprise you. This year's concealer is Lancome Serum Concealer. This is magic in a bottle. I love this one. The only issue I have is that it's too dark, because at the time when I was buying it, it was summertime, I think, or I was like way darker in my skin tone, so I picked this one. This is amazing. I also love Natasha Denona. I do love her fuller coverage makeup area, but the way it acts on my skin is just, I cannot compare it to either of the products. Tower 28 has been all over the internet. The reason why I do love Lancome, I'll guess, is just because of my skin, and that how I do love that my skin looks refreshed. For the camera, I'll say I do enjoy more two of these, but in real life, Lancome is my number one, because it is different when it comes to applying makeup for the camera and using your makeup, wearing your makeup in real life. I have Pat McGrath's Labs primer. This one is clear. I'll take Natasha Denona concealer, and I'll also go with the Pat McGrath primer for the eyes. For the mascara, when it comes to black mascaras, I haven't tried anything like new, but I did try from the BIJOUX collection 3 of the mascaras, and these are 3 shades of them, and I love them. Actually, no matter what I use, you can look at even this red one, depending on what I'm doing. So as I don't know which look I'm going to create, I'll just say that probably I'll just use these two, one of these two, or just mix them. The thing here is that I don't like how bulky, and it takes a lot of the product, how bulky this is, you know, it's just too bulky. But in saying that, I don't care because I'm always using disposables. So for me, the brush in the mascara doesn't do me that much of a big of a deal. Plus I'm always wearing false eyelashes, guys. I think, okay, I need a nude lip crayon. I think this is from this year's, and I have this one in the shade Lion, and I really do love this one. From the brows, you guys, the one that I purchased was from P. Louise, and this is brow balm, but I'm not super excited about this one. Like, you really need a lot of the product. Like, if you want to like a laminated look, you need a lot of the product, and the product, it's not like it's soapy, it's not gel like, and I don't know, I just love the easy gel like formula for the eyebrows. Like, this one is a bit weird to work with, and I'm not super impressed with this one. Let me just go through my boxes here to see if there's anything else I need. This year's Urban Decay Naked Metal Mania. This palette easily can go in this year's worst makeup products. Sakura Gun. Well, I did love 2 of these mini eyeshadow palettes, but none of them, like this one was great, this one was great as well, but none of them were like my top product for the year. I think that is it. Let me show you. So here it is. This is for now all of the products I'm gonna be using, and I do miss a couple of products, and I'll have to incorporate like my all-time favorites. So before I start filming, I made myself bacon and eggs, and it's gonna be a long, I think 5 to 7 hours before I fully finish the video. I mean, without editing, I'm just talking about the filming. I guess within a couple of hours, because I love to eat every couple of hours, so I guess I'll make myself like a light lunch before I eat later in the day when my husband comes home from the work. And yeah, for now I'm just focused to pick all of the products that are in that box to see what I'm gonna use and the look that I'm going to create for today. So here I am picking up the kind of a color code for today's look, and between all of my favorite eyeshadow palettes that I took earlier. And this is how general my hand looks like. Like, it doesn't make any sense, but okay, usually I don't do stuff like this, but today I was inspired to do something. I don't know, it maybe does not make any sense, but this is what I like to do before I start filming. So this right here helps me to determine in which way I'm gonna go, what my color base is going to be. And yeah, today I guess we're going with this type of a color story, and once it's done, you'll see what I mean by this. I think I have like maybe 10 minutes or less before I finished my, how would you guys call that? Strukle? I don't know how to say that in English. It's a really nicely cheesy thing that I like to eat. I just wanna finish quickly, maybe upload a short and then just put video that I edited just to start the process of it being uploaded, because it is gonna take hours to upload, but I'm not sure I'm going to post that today, probably tomorrow. And there's not much that I can do at this moment. I also want to go through some video tutorials from Danessa Myricks, because I have monthly subscribed to Danessa Myricks University, and there is a bunch of videos, and there are some of the videos that I'm really excited about. So I'll have to squeeze and find the time just to go thoroughly through the tutorials and techniques and everything. I'm the type of person who, no matter where I am, I'm always learning, and not only testing new products, but primarily testing the technique. Learning like new stuff and techniques is crucial to be where, no matter where you are, like in your journey, in this case your makeup journey. So yeah, I'll just try to do as much as I can right now. Oh, and by the way, the weather this morning was terrible, but right now it is so beautiful. It's getting even sunny, so I don't know what's going on. It doesn't feel like Christmas. It's almost 4:20 and I'm about to finish the lunch. So today I'm having sao chow bao, like we're having homemade soup already made, and I'm gonna make sao chow bao, which is kind of unusual for where we live. But the thing is that my husband actually introduced me to this meal. Like, I never tried it. I googled the recipe and I really do love that one. I do miss one or two ingredients because I couldn't find the water chestnut. It's hard to find, but it's fine. Ivana, cooking artist. How do you say, how you pronounce it? Sao chow. Yeah, I said sao chow bao. Sao chow bao. I love this dish.
You did?
I did.
Should have tried because I found a video. I forgot to.
I know. Me too. I am officially exhausted. It's 6 p.m. and today's filming took quite a big chunk of my time today. Before I know, like, I can shut down my lights and everything, I just want to see the final footage for the thumbnail, if it is what I wanted. So I'm going to import that on my camera and to see if I have what I need, and then from then I can do editing, I guess. Hello, man. You're in my vlog.
What? You're in my office.
This is not your office, this is my
office, man. This is my office. This is where my business goes down. To come and get this. Did you see my schmidt there?
This girl is here.
Oh, there's one more top.
I always eat all of his sweets, and I'm not sorry. Are you watching Castle without me?
Yeah.
No. Babe, I'll be finished in 5 hours.
No.
I am back on my computer and my video has been uploaded. Thank God. I think everything is okay. I'm just gonna have to go through all of the description and optimizing the video and everything like that. And after that, I think I'm gonna go start to edit one of my videos. And well, I decided that this video that I'm currently editing is going to be live today, so that means that I've uploaded 3 long form videos in 3 days. That's like in a row. That's like, wow, it's like I'm doing Vlogmas. So this is another holiday makeup look and I am beyond excited how good this one turned out, and it's all like warm brown glam makeup that I really did enjoy creating, and I hope a lot of you will like that one. So cannot wait to post that. Also, I was planning on filming another short with all of the products that I've done today, but I will have to leave that for tomorrow sometime. So yeah, probably tomorrow, if I'm gonna film anything, I'm gonna film for the short form content, and yeah, tomorrow I'm not gonna film long form because I have so much to edit. In general, I'll say that editing takes half of my working time at least when it comes to that. So yeah, it's a lot, like it's a process. It is a lot, like you know, dealing with all of those files and just editing in general was something that I had to learn, and it took me years. I literally knew nothing. I literally had to learn how to import everything, and just, yeah, I knew nothing about it, nothing about lighting, nothing about filming equipment, settings, camera settings, program settings in computer for the files, nothing. And now I'll say, like, after a couple of years, honestly, I'm proud to know everything that I know. Enough about that, let's go work. I am so tired. It's been a long day. By the way, while watching the footage, I realized how bad this camera on my phone is, especially because it's front camera. So I guess next time I'll vlog, I'll just use my Canon, because you can't compare that. Like, I feel like this one is totally distorted. Yeah, it's just so bad. And not only the quality, but everything, like colors, they look so weird. So, but the thing why I'm using this one, because I have gimbal and it's pretty amazing for filming. So I guess I'll just use, like I said, my DSLR. Well, I'm guessing some of you are loving vlogs as well, so you don't mind that style, but I am so sleepy. Anyways, you guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me today, and I will see you in my next video. Thank you for watching. Bye.